City of Homestead how-to video series. Hello and welcome to the City of Homestead video tutorial series. The purpose of this tutorial is to show the step-by-step process to register as a lobbyist using our Enterprise Permitting and Licensing Portal, also referred to as EPL Build. First, I'm going to go over the prerequisites to register. Second, I will cover how to access the registration module. Finally, the steps to register as a lobbyist. Okay, let's get started. To access the registration tool, you must have a user account already created on the EPL Build portal. If you do not have an account, please access the portal at www.homesteadfl.gov/EPL Build. You can access this link in the description section of this video, or feel free to pause this video to write it down. Once the portal's homepage loads, click the Login or Register link located on the top right-hand corner and follow the steps to create your account. If you need help, please view our video tutorial on how to create a user account. This is a separate video, and the link to it is provided in the description below. The next item is the additional documentation. Depending on your situation, you may need to submit a principal letter and/or an ownership interest disclosure. If this applies to you, it is recommended to have these documents stored in your computer to easily upload them during the registration process. This concludes the prerequisites. Next is how to access the registration module. The first step is to access the EPL Build portal at www.homesteadfl.gov/EPL Build. As previously stated, you can access this link in the description section of this video, or feel free to pause this video to write it down. Upon entering the web address, the system loads the EPL Build homepage shown here. Click the Login or Register link on the top right corner and log into the system. To access the registration module, click the highlighted box labeled Register as a Contractor/Utility Owner/Lobbyist. Before we move on, I wish to point out that from this point on, most of the screenshots that will be presented will have a partial view of the EPL portal page to provide better readability. Okay, let's continue. After clicking the box on the home page, the system loads a page with a list of licenses that people can apply for. In the highlighted search box, located on top of the list, type the word Lobbyist and press Enter. The system displays the search results, as shown here. Notice that there are two rows displayed. The first row is called Lobbyist Add Principal, which is used to add new principals to an existing lobbyist registration record. The second row of to register as a lobbyist. For the purpose of this tutorial, click the Apply button, located in the lobbyist registration row. The location step marks the start of the registration process, but it is optional. As stated in the screen, the goal is to provide the address that you will be lobbying for. However, if that is not known yet, the step can be bypassed by clicking the Next button. If the address that you will be lobbying for is known, then you can add it by doing the following. First, clicking the highlighted drop-down box and select the type of address that you will be adding. Second, click the highlighted plus sign in the Add Location box. Upon clicking the plus sign, the system displays the address search page. In the highlighted search box, type the desired address and press Enter. Please note that you can search by typing either a full or partial address. However, the address that you search for must be within the City of Homestead. If the address entered is not in Homestead, the system will not return any results. If the address is in Homestead, the system will display the search results as shown here. From the search results, locate the desired address and check the box next to it. To apply your selection, click the Add button, highlighted here. The selected address is attached to the Add Location box. If you wish to add another address, click the plus sign on the additional box provided. If you wish to delete an address, click the Remove button at the bottom of the box containing the address. Once you're done adding addresses, click the Next button. This is a summary showing the type of license that you are applying for. Please note that the license type field cannot be changed. If you need to change this selection, you will have to restart the process from the beginning. However, if needed, you can enter additional information in the description field. Otherwise, click the Next button to continue. In this step, you need to add contacts that will be linked to the registration. The applicant, which is the person logged in, is automatically assigned by the system. In addition, there are two more boxes. One is designated for the lobbyist details, and it is required to provide this information, even if the applicant is the lobbyist. However, it is important to point out that a lobbyist can be an individual representing the lobbyist firm or a company. The third box contains a drop-down where you can select another contact type to be added. If the additional contact is a principal, please be aware that you can only add a single principal or client as part of the initial application. To add more clients, you must do so by completing the Add Principal process mentioned at the beginning of this tutorial. Please keep in mind that any principal that has been registered in previous years does not need to be added again. For the purpose of this tutorial, we are going to add the contact information for a new principal. Let's start by clicking the highlighted plus sign in the Lobbyist box. Upon clicking the plus sign, the system opens the Add Contact page. In the highlighted search box, type the name of the lobbyist and press Enter. The system returns the search results as shown here. In this case, the desired lobbyist is the first name on the list. To add the lobbyist as a contact, click the Add button in the row containing the name of the desired lobbyist. The system returns to the Contacts page and has attached the lobbyist information to the respective box. Next, I'm going to add a principal. In the Additional box, click the drop-down and select Principal, Client, and then click the plus sign inside the box. Upon clicking the plus sign, the Contact Search page is displayed. The screenshot shows that the search returned no record was found for the principal. You can still manually add the desired contact as follows. Click the Enter Manually button highlighted here. The system displays the screenshot shown. Enter the contact's name, email, and at least one phone number. Then click the Submit button. Upon clicking the Submit button, the system reloads the contacts page updated with the details of the added contacts. If you wish to delete a contact, click the Remove button located in the box. If you wish to add another contact, select it from the drop-down box and click the plus sign on the Add Contact box. When you are done adding contacts, click the Next button. In this step, you need to provide additional information. First, check the highlighted box if you have added a principal. Second, answer the two questions on the page according to your situation. Please note these questions are required, so they cannot be left blank. If either one does not apply, you still need to state it, as shown in the screenshot. In this step, you need to electronically sign your application. First, you need to check the boxes located at the beginning of the statements highlighted in the screenshot. Second, type your name in the highlighted field to consent to electronically sign the application. Third, click the button next to the phrase Enable Typed Signature as shown here. Fourth, type your name in the highlighted field. The signature auto-populates in the box below. This completes the electronic signature step. Click the Next button. Depending on your situation, in this step you may need to upload either one of the following documents. A principal letter, which authorizes the lobbyist to represent the principal. And/or an ownership interest disclosure, which identifies any individuals who directly or indirectly hold a 5% or greater ownership interest in the principal. Having said that, let's move on to the upload functionality. There are two options to upload a file to the box shown in the screenshot. The first option is to drag and drop the file into the desired box. In the Add Attachment box, select the file that you are going to upload from the drop-down list. Then drag and drop the file from the place you have it stored in your computer. The second option is to select the file from the drop-down and then click the plus sign in the box. Upon clicking the plus sign, the system will open a window to retrieve the file from your computer. Once you locate the file, click the Open button in the window to upload it. Once you uploaded the files, they will be attached to their respective placeholder boxes as shown in this screenshot. If you wish to add additional files, click the plus sign or drag and drop a file to the extra box highlighted here. If you need to remove a file, click the Remove button in the box where the file is attached to. Once you are done attaching files, click the Next button. This is the last step of the application process where you will review the information entered. For the purpose of readability, the screenshot shows the page split in two. Please validate that all the information is correct. If you wish to change anything, go back to the step by clicking the Back button and make your changes. Once you are done making changes, click the Next button until you get back to this step and click the Submit button. The system displays the confirmation page shown here. The rest of this tutorial is to show you how you can monitor the progress of your application. Click the Continue to License button in the confirmation page. Upon clicking the button, the system opens the portal page shown here. This contains the details of your license application. In addition, from this page, you can pay fees, edit attached documentation, and edit the contacts attached to the license. However, once you logged out of the system to access this page, you need to do the following. You need to log back into the EPL Build portal. Once you are logged in, click the dashboard menu highlighted in the screenshot. Then scroll down and click the View My Licenses link in the section highlighted here. Upon clicking the View Licenses link, the system loads the My Work page shown here. The page contains tabs for the permits, inspections, licenses, and invoices linked to your account. To view the details of a license, click the My License tab, and then click the license number located in the highlighted column. This action will open the license details page where you can monitor the status of your application. This concludes the tutorial on how to register as a lobbyist with the City of Homestead. Hopefully this video has helped you navigate the registration process. However, if you need further assistance, please feel free to contact us as follows. For general questions, send an email to epermits@homesteadfl.gov. For technical questions, send an email to epermits-techsupport@homesteadfl.gov. Thank you.